All right, what happened?
The people I killed are teaming up on me. Yeah, run away.
All right, so here's his gaming station, which he was gaming, but he's watching YouTube now. His PS5 controller. This was the PS5 black one, and I swapped the buttons out with this one. And mine is a PS5 Pro. So it made it look like a PS5 Pro controller, which is not. It's a cheaper version, but it looks pretty good. You guys can do it. Just take out the buttons from the black controller, put in the white one, and PS5 Pro, cheaper version. Both have charging docks. Our little gaming setup for now. This is mine. Of course, that's his. The Pokemon backdrop. And whenever we're gaming, don't want to be bothered, yeah, we just turn that on. Can't hear you. I'm gaming. And this is his PS5 right here. So this is his PS5 Slim and my PS5 Pro. So this is our setup for right now until we decide to change it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about this right here. So I can go ahead and edit, and it's also a gaming laptop. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for this exact model. I know a lot of people on YouTube will say it's a certain model and then it's something totally different from what's available, but there's a big discount I think to sell ends today. So by the time you guys see this, it probably will be back regular price, and then in like a week or so it'll probably go back on even maybe a better discount than what I got it for. But this one right now at Best Buy is $14.50, and it originally retails for $19.99. I'll leave a description up here as well of the exact model of this one that I purchased. But let's go ahead and get into this unboxing so we can see how this thing works, if it's pretty good, if it's loud, noise, and all that. But yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, we're gonna cut these slits open real quick. Official seals have been broken. So this is what it looks like when you open up the box. So we'll go straight here. Grab this out. Don't know if that's, oh yeah, something's probably in there. And sheesh. God, this thing is hefty. Okay. So this is the laptop. And it's more than likely as the charger. So we'll go ahead and move this box out the way. So it basically comes in this one. Yes. So, long story short, got the charger in this black box. Cord and everything wrapped nice. I'll go ahead and take it all out and show you guys in a second. Well, just go ahead and do it now. Yes, anything brand new is greatness. So yeah, there was nothing in this box. I guess it was just a filler box. It's been a long time since I've done an unboxing. It's when you know I don't know what's in it. So this is the laptop right here. Show you guys that model if it zooms in on it, or it gets clear when it wants to. There we go. Let's go ahead and take the plastic off of it. All right, got the plastic off, and this is a moment we've all been waiting for. This is the side. This is the laptop right here. Get it out the plastic. So open this up, just in case you guys don't know. There's nothing inside of any one of those compartments. I went ahead and flipped them all back anyway, but I'll show you guys just if you think there's something in it. Nothing in there. I thought it'd give like a USB cable or something, you know. I haven't ever done a laptop unboxing, so yeah, just wanted to make sure any hidden gems or anything extra they probably gave, but they didn't. Only thing they give is this compartment right here. It's just your warranty information, some papers with ASUS and instructions, and that's basically it. So moving that aside, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. Take this plastic off of here, and here's what it looks like with the plastic off. Don't mind the dustiness to the desk. Just rushing to get this out for you guys. But let's see if the one finger lift up. Works. Oh yeah. And it's usually supposed to be down, but of course I pulled it up. But yeah, this is what's going to be on top of it. Move that aside, and it does lift up easily just with one finger. I thought you'd have to use two hands, but just me holding my gimbal and lifting up with one finger, and it doesn't get any liftage or anything when you do it. So if I just take my thumb, usually laptops will lift up this bottom part as well, but anyways, this one doesn't. Nice and clean, sleek, big trackpad on here. I love that. Also has the G-Sync on here as well. And this is the Intel version. And I didn't opt to get the AMD one, but yeah, that's what they had. This is what the sale they had at Best Buy. And let's go ahead and turn this on. And side note, before I go ahead and turn this on, show you guys what I also went ahead and picked up. My significant other picked up for me. This right here. I always had Razer before, not so much just products, but I've had the keyboard, mouse, had experience with it, and I know there's a lot of other options out there, but me loving the RGB and everything like that, and had good reviews. I know a lot of people have mixed reviews about all different types of things, but it's like, if you're gonna go big, you might as well just get what's gonna make me happy. That's what she said, just get what makes you happy. So I went ahead and went with this one, looked up some reviews and stuff on YouTube, and was like, a mouse is basically a mouse, but if I'm gonna get one and have something like this as a gaming laptop for my production needs to be able to game on it and do my YouTubing and all my content creation, creativity stuff, might as well just get something that I'm gonna be happy with and that I like. And at the end of the day, a mouse is a mouse. So hopefully this has some juice in it. Let's go ahead and try to power it on. See if it comes on. Hopefully it does, which I don't think it will. Let's try that again. So out the box, dead. So just so you guys can see what the ports look like on the side, has the charging port, HDMI, USB-C, and then the USB 3.2, as well as the headphone jack. And I thought it was going to be like traditional laptops where it has the USB-C charging port here and another one there, but this one has the square port. Then on the other side, trying to do all this with one hand, has another, oh, it actually has the actual micro SD card slot. And then it also has another USB port and another USB-C port on here. Now, I've heard pretty good reviews about the audio and speakers. We're gonna go ahead and test that and see how it sounds. Put some music on here. And let me go ahead and plug up this charger so I can turn this on so we can see what it does on its first boot. Now let's try to boot this on. First time. Of course, it has the RGB lighting. It's backlit. Very nice. Very tactile keys on here, which I love. I missed the animation on here. There it is again. So of course it's gonna run through everything as far as your region. So I'll go ahead and set that. Of course, United States. Yes. Leave that on US. Yes. Right now I'm not gonna add a second keyboard. Later on I probably will. So I'll go ahead and skip. Once the Wi-Fi is entered, it's gonna check for updates and do its thing. All right, setup is still running right now. It's taking a little while to go ahead and do. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and install this mouse right here. It does come with Xbox, what is it, the Ultimate Game Pass for Xbox. I don't know for how long, I believe it's just a month. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check into that. I just chose to skip it now so this process can finish and I can go ahead and get into this. Right now, at the moment, it's at 15% and growing. So let's get back to it whenever it's done. All right, we're back in. I know I said I was gonna show you guys the setup and everything, but just have to let you guys know I'm in love with this mouse. I know a lot of people have had mixed reviews about it, have talked, you know, highly about it, how good it is. Some people talked about their experiences as far as it being bad. Just out the box, everything that I'm messing with right now in the program and the software, so much stuff on here. I can just minimize right now and just show the wallpapers. This is just the wallpaper that's in there that I just chose. I just randomly chose it just straight out the tour. And It looks amazing on this OLED display. The colors change, everything. This is just one that was on there, but I'll go ahead and open the app back up right now. I was messing with the mouse settings right now. So right now, I have the brightness on 36. I don't even have it bright, and on here it probably shows really, really bright. But I can change the brightness down and it's even dimmer. Now you guys probably won't notice the difference, but as soon as I change it up on here, it gets really bright, like crazy bright. And I'll bring it back down to 29. You'll see it's a little dimmer. Now the settings on here, that has so many different settings and toggles and buttons on here, but just the lighting itself, if I choose from spectrum cycling, if I choose breathing, that will change on here, and you'll see it breathe through the different colors on here. So I'll go from breathing, I'll switch it to fire. And I don't know if you guys can see that or if it picks up on camera. It pulsates. Now let me just turn the brightness up, maybe that'll help. So you're able to see on here the brightness. I'll just go ahead and cut off the light so you guys can see the different effects on here, because it is amazing. So back in with the light off. This is the fire one right here. I'll go ahead and change that to breathing. And right now I have it set on one color, so you can customize what colors you want on there, the first, second, how many ever colors you want, or random color. But this one's just the green one on breathing. And like I said, it's really bright, looks really nice. No complaints so far. I'll switch to reactive. So like I said, it's my first time using this. Okay, so reactive. So when you're clicking the mouse, clicking it, it reacts and pulses and goes down. That is nice. Let's see, spectrum cycling is the one just right out the box. When you plug it up, it's on this setting right here, and it cycles through all the colors at a slower pace. You guys can see it's self-explanatory. I'll do starlight. So it's kind of trickling everywhere on there. So that's starlight, and you can choose different colors as well on there in the settings. Let's see, static. And right now it's static, it's just sitting still on this one, but it's because I'm only choosing that color. So I guess the static one, you just choose a color. If I choose red, it'll switch slowly to that one. Let me zoom back. If I choose, I don't know, blue, slowly switch to blue. It's fully customizable. If I do a pink, like a hotter pink, it goes there. I'll just put it back on this green one. Man, that looks nice. Okay, and then I'll do wave. Oh man, that wave is nice. I like that one. That one, I might have to keep it on that one. I like the wave one. The wave, I mean, I like all of them. I just have to mess around with it. The breathing one I like as well. But the spectrum cycling, that one's more of relaxed cycle. The whole thing, one, it switches from color to color, but the whole thing, not just the wheel, not just the actual emblem or under here, the underglow of it. So it just changes through all the colors slowly and fades, as you can see it off of the mouse pad in my hand. But yeah, I really like that wave. That wave is, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep it on that one. It just looks pretty tight. And then you also have on here calibration. You also have power. You have a lot of different settings on here. You can customize the wheel, every button on here, whatever you want, you choose. And then another thing that I really liked about it is, if you notice, you guys probably can't see it because of the brightness, but it has tactile and free spin. So with the wheel, whenever I spin, I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the clicking. As soon as I take that off and put it on free spin, you'll hear it click, and now quiet, just smooth. So you can have it to where it's like a regular mouse where you feel it tactile, or have it free spin, which it's on this setting right here. So right now it's on free spin, nice and quiet. If you want to go ahead and change it back to tactile, you'll hear it click, and now you're back to that. I'm just gonna leave it on that right there just because what I'm used to, but that free spin feels so smooth. Moving the mouse around, it's smooth as butter, like everyone is saying. You have DPI settings. It's so much different stuff in here. I have to mess around with this, but yeah, let's get into this computer itself. So we have Armoury Crate right at the bottom. When you open that up, this right here gives you all the specs. Oh, they had to update. Sheesh. Okay, let me update this version now. All right, updated the Armoury Crate. Go ahead and launch it. I don't even know why it says check it for updates again, even though it already updated, but I guess it's just trying to make sure everything is updated. All right, so I finally found the wallpaper that I'm using right now. And when you go into the actual app right here, it should be, it's not the Snaps one, but it's the Razer Axon app. I just moved it to a folder, kind of blurs out the focus, but it opens up the app like this. And you have a whole lot of different tabs right here of different things. I mean, there's regular wallpapers, there's wallpapers that actually play, but they're very high quality and awesome. You can just apply them, add it to library. I'm gonna add this to my library, or yeah, first that, like it. Add it to library, it's downloading, and then I can just apply it. Close that and minimize it. It looks awesome with this OLED screen. It is crazy how clear this is. Like the camera and whatever you're watching it on doesn't know justice. But yeah, that's just one of the wallpapers right there. I just got through tinkering and messing around with some stuff. I know this is probably a lengthy video, but let me just try to keep this short and sweet. I don't know what everybody else is talking about, and I haven't had a computer in a long time, but just my experiences with this is a beast of a computer. I haven't even began to touch the surface of what it has to offer, what it's capable of. But so far I've been running this, everything's been charging. The mouse has been charging, the computer has been charged, it's been charged. Both of these have been charged. So snappy quick, everything is responsive. When I was, oh, it's still checking for updates. Oh, well, now it wants to load. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Let me go ahead and get into this, and then I'll get into well, another update. Okay, so there's another update as far as that's concerned. Let's see if I can minimize this, which, okay, I can. Back to what I was saying, and then we'll get back to the Armoury Crate and get into that a little bit more. But as far as the snappiness, everything is so quick. The fans are not running at a crazy speed, no noise whatsoever. And I know with different settings on here, you can change it to performance, silent, you know, there's different settings that you can choose based on your preference and what you're doing that day, as far as your productivity, or you're just, you know, leisure, just watching movies or whatever. But I've been messing around with this. Fans have not cut on crazy at all. Nothing beyond my expectations. But into what I was saying as far as the wallpapers. Now, most of the time when I get a computer, I try to get wallpapers from Google and stuff like that. But the ones that come with Razer and this Axon, and there's so many categories, man, it's crazy. I mean, just looking at the number in this list, just different ones on here, right? So anyways, I wound up making a playlist, and I was just messing around with it, just like this one. And when you choose it, you know, this is this one on here, and I'm gonna have probably a whole lot more. But I was messing around with this one, this Ferrari one, and it's an audio one as well. And the speakers on here are crazy amazing. But I'll let you guys go ahead and see what it looks like. Like I said, this camera doesn't know justice. Now, you can have this wallpaper on. This is what it looks like. You know, just you in the background messing with stuff. If you're surfing the internet or whatever, let me just close that out. And the wallpaper just plays like a visual wallpaper. You can have your still wallpapers like you guys have seen just now, or you can have this one. This is one of them that I just selected. I just randomly selected it, and I was like, okay, that's cool. The animation's awesome. You know, listen to music, watch movies or whatever. But then I was like, hold on a second. It has audio too. So how it's supposed to sound is like this. Now, mind you, that's just one of the wallpapers on here, and it'll play it in a loop, you know, with the sound and everything. But of course, let me stop this. But of course, I'm not gonna have it playing like that, like if I'm watching a movie or anything like that. And just as quick as it was, I can just go right here in the setting and turn off the music, you know, on that wallpaper. So if I have it on, I can simply go on here and have the wallpaper playing and turn the music off. Just that simple, just to be able to turn it off that quick, fast. Here's another one right here. You know, there's different ones. So once you add it to library, it just downloads. So I can just click this on here. Yes, I'm enjoying the software because it is awesome. I'll give it a 5-star. And it's downloading right here. Once it's downloaded, it should bring it right here at the bottom. Let me see. Okay, so I'll apply it. And this one has sound as well. This is just crazy, like, and I've probably been out the game so long, you guys are probably used to this, like whoever's watching this, but this is new to me. So it just brings it to a whole new level experience. It just makes me just want to be into PCs, laptops even more than what I was way a long time ago before. Like, technology has just changed and evolved so much, and it's just continuously improving like I've never seen before. But this is just a few of the features on here. Like I said, the sounds amazing. Let me turn this off, put it back on this one. And it's just that quick. Let's see if this is done, updated. Okay, launch Armoury Crate. Okay, agree. Feature library, assistance, tons of rich content, exploration. Okay, I'll just leave all that normal. I guess you can choose. Oh, dang, okay, these are the. All right, so I'll align it with the system because you can have an off black, but I'll just align it with the system. Start using. So when you go ahead and open up the Armoury Crate, it boots up just like this. It shows all the GPU performance and everything inside of it. You have a lot of different settings, but you can click on devices, go to your device that's on here, and you can control the actual animation pattern of the flashlight. Shows the system configuration, what you want to enable or disable. You can free up memory. Shows GPU performance, customizable hotkeys. You can change everything. And then just in general, the lighting for the keyboard, but I have mine set up right now for Windows dynamic lighting, like it's controlled by it. So everything is fully customizable. Like I said, there's no problems I've had so far with this. I've been running this now for about 2 hours. No heat issues, no crazy fan issues, and it's probably because of the setting that I have it on. But yeah, this model is awesome. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to check it out. It is an awesome buy. If you can, check out Best Buy. They're always having deals off and on, so you just kind of keep an eye out for it. But yeah, this is originally MSRP $19.99, but got it on sale for $1,400 and some change. So yeah, check it out. Like I said, beast of a machine. See you guys in the next one. What? Again, beast of a machine. I'm so excited about this, man. I gotta get off this. Let's go.